Guys, I have it in hand, the brand new Roja Elysium Noir. What are my thoughts on this? I want to talk about my thoughts, and I want to kind of compare it to the other iterations of Elysium. What do I think about it? Well, let's talk about it. YouTube, what's good, man? It's your guy Darren on the BowTie Fragrance Guy on this channel. We talk about fragrances, obviously, BowTie Fragrance Guy. But I also like to throw in some style and grooming tips as well. So if you're into looking good and smelling good, you found the right channel, man. Make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well. So anytime a new video is uploaded on YouTube, you get notified. Like I said, guys, you see the title. We want to focus on the new Elysium Noir by Roja Parfum. When I heard this was coming out, I was super duper excited. I'm a huge fan of the brand of Roja Parfum, so anytime a fragrance comes out from Roja, I'm going to be interested in at least trying it out, and I am so happy to have it in my possession. I'm going to talk about this, give my thoughts on it, and also kind of compare it to the other iterations of Elysium. So which one is the best? Which one should you get? We're going to talk about that kind of stuff today. If you want to see my thoughts on this one, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The BowTie Fragrance Guy.
All right, fellas, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump right into it. Remember, guys, I got a new fragrance dropping. All right, and it might have already dropped. I don't know, but if not, make sure you click around there where it says in the link in the description so you can sign up to make sure you get notified when the fragrance drops. Click the link. It's not costing you a dime, but you're going to want to know when the fragrance drops so that you get it, because it's going to be a limited supply release. And also, you want to make sure that you get the discount that we're going to offer for the initial release. So make sure you sign up, man, by clicking that link in the description or the link that I have there pinned in the comments to find out about the release. So let's get into it, man. Elysium Noir from Roja Parfums. Now, my bottle was sent to me by Twisted Lily, so shout out to Twisted Lily. I love Twisted Lily, been rocking with them for a while, man. They're sending this over to your boy. They are having an amazing Black Friday sale, all right? So you can get 20% off of anything pretty much on the website. There are a few brands that are excluded. I know MFK, I think, is one of them. But there's a few brands that are excluded, maybe 4. But outside of that, man, if you use my code BowTie 2025, BowTie 2025, so not just the new Elysium Noir that I'm going to talk about, but any fragrance, with the exception of those 4 brands, on their website, you guys can save 20%. So I think it's an amazing opportunity to save. Usually Twisted Lily only does 10%. So for them to go up to 20, something kind of different. But if you're looking for something, man, make sure you click the link and shop at Twisted Lily. It doesn't have to be Elysium Noir, but if it's something that you're looking for, click on that link and use the code BowTie 2025 and save yourself 20%. Now on to Elysium Noir. Here's a bottle. And when it goes without saying, I am in love with the bottle. You know, lavender, blackberry, ambroxan, juniper berries, geranium, and cypriol are some of the main notes in this fragrance. I have it right now on my hand, and I like it. Am I surprised that I like it? No. But I will say this, it's definitely not what I was expecting, all right? To me, it doesn't remind me much at all of the original Elysium DNA. Now, I love the way Bleu de Chanel did, Bleu de Chanel, Les Exclusives, and all the other flankers. They smell like Bleu de Chanel, but then they smell different. The Exclusive is darker, it's woodier, it has lab in them, so it's heavier. That's kind of sort of what you would expect. You know, so they did this really differently. We're going to get into talking about the other 3 iterations of this fragrance. The original Elysium Parfum, the Parfum Cologne, and the Eau Intense. This doesn't really remind me at all of the original Elysium. Now, it does kind of remind me of the Eau Intense, like a darker interpretation of that, but not really the original Elysium. Now, I do like the fragrance. I do like the fragrance, and that is because it is a fragrance that for what you're going to pay for it, I feel like you're going to get your money's worth out of it, because you can wear this anytime, any place, anywhere. It has a very approachable, masculine kind of scent profile, and that's something that's really hard to like. Is it something that's going to blow your socks off? Probably not, but it does smell really good. The lavender, when it opens up, you get the lavender. Where do you find lavender? In fougères. So it's very, very clean and masculine when it opens. I love the accord that's created in the opening of the fragrance with the lavender and the blackberry note. And when I read the note breakdown, that's one of the things that I was most intrigued by, that note of blackberry. Let me spray it again so you guys can see the sprayer. It's rosy, it has a nice mist on it. Yeah, when the fragrance really starts to dry down, guys, the ambroxan, juniper berries, and the cypher oil is really what takes over. And I can kind of see that where you can ascribe the noir title to this fragrance, because noir, you think darker fragrance, you think heavier. So it's not a heavy scent profile, but it definitely has a darker scent profile as it dries down, because the cypher oil in here is giving this kind of leathery quality to the fragrance. So when you add that to the nuance of the Elysium Eau Intense, if you think about the Eau Intense DNA and make that kind of darker, that's kind of sort of how my nose have interpreted the Elysium Noir. Again, I love the opening of this fragrance. I got to tell you guys again, that lavender blackberry thing is something that really, really spoke to me personally. So again, overall, it's a scent profile that I like. Do I love it? No, it's very mainstream. I can see where some people have kind of compared it to some of the more mainstream designer fragrances. I don't really necessarily get that it smells like a Bleu de Chanel or it smells like Dylan Blue. It doesn't smell like any of those fragrances, but it definitely has a mass appealing, almost blue designer fragrance kind of appeal to it, especially the opening. So I kind of see where some people are coming from with that. But overall, again, I'm not disappointed with it. Again, I think it's a fragrance scent profile that everybody can wear, and you can get your money's worth because it's super versatile and you can wear it anytime, any place, and anywhere. Now, the original Elysium Parfum, this particular fragrance right here was the original. And this is basically, this is the bottle right here, I have it. Now this is grapefruit, apple, pink pepper, ambergris, leather, benzoin. This is exactly the same as the Parfum Cologne, except for the Parfum Cologne is brighter. They have the exact same note breakdown. This is a little bit more dense and woody. With this particular version of it, the Parfum Cologne, they focus a little bit more on some of those brighter notes like the pink pepper, the grapefruit, and the apple, whereas this particular iteration of the fragrance amplifies that leather benzoin a little bit more. So again, this is a little bit more subdued and dense, where this is a lot brighter and jumps off the skin. So when you kind of compare these two, it's kind of like, you know, pulling hairs, because it's really, you know, when you think about it, the exact same fragrance. This one just brighter, and this one a little bit more dense. And then of course, you had, I think it was released maybe last year, the Elysium Eau Intense. Again, a totally kind of different scent profile from the rest of the bunch. This was grapefruit, apple, but then you had stuff in this like orange blossom, jasmine, cedar wood, ambergris, and violet leaves. So this particular interpretation of the fragrance is more aquatic, a lot more aquatic. Let me give myself a spritz here. Again, kind of a departure from the original Elysium DNA. And I can kind of akin the smell of this more to the Noir. They both have a very mass appealing kind of scent profile. This, of course, a lot more fresh, summery, and aquatic. And the Elysium Noir, I would say, kind of like the other two as well, being more of just a year-round signature scent, although to me the Noir doesn't really resemble the original Elysium DNA. But have you guys had a chance to smell the new iteration to this line, the new Elysium Noir? If you had a chance to smell it, what are your thoughts on it? Again, I've seen this to be very, very split in the community. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people feel like it's too designer and mainstream like. Look, man, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I can understand that. At the end of the day, I just think it's a scent profile that if you do purchase it, you're definitely going to get your money's worth out of it because it is a super, super versatile scent profile. And at the end of the day, it does smell good. So that's all my time, guys, I have for you today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, if you want to shop the sale at Twisted Lily, click on the link, use my code BowTie 2025 to save 20%. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.